Hello class, I'm Dr. Chong. My name is Mauricio Flores. Since my last name starts with the letter F, I'm going to be going over two prompts that intertwine with the first letter of my last name. They're going to be, you lead a team-based marketing and customer relationship management company. What option would you choose as your first option in the who should assess performance section of the chapter to evaluate your team members? If you could use two options, which one would you choose second? Justify your answers. And what would you do as manager in order to make sure that your employee knew the standards they would be evaluated against? Explain your answer. Now for the first one, the first option I'm going to be choosing from the who should assess performance section would definitely be self-evaluation. Now, self-evaluation is very important because as a manager, you know that you have some type of power, you have some type of influence, and you shouldn't really let it get to your head. You should always self-evaluate every day what you do, how you can improve the workplace for your employees, and the big commitment that you're going to be taking to be a leader of a company and for the next generation of the youth that's going to actually overtake your job one day and do a good job just from looking at how you perform. Now, I do believe it's very important because self-evaluation is something that you can really utilize in every aspect of your life. It's not just in the workplace. It's always good to self-evaluate because you can't really do perfect, or you can try your best, but it's hard to be flawless for a very long time. Longevity is not everyone's strong suit, especially me as a manager. For example, I always have to self-evaluate every day when I'm working, because if I don't, then I'm not really gonna see any improvement, what I could learn from other people, how I can treat my workers better. And it's just something that really needs to be done, especially in the workplace, especially in a company that is team-based, customer relationship. It's very, very important, especially for someone who is in my job. I work in sales. Very important to do that self-evaluation, because when you look into the mirror, you should look at yourself and say, what can I do to make myself better? That's really the zenith of self-evaluation right there to start off your day. And it's just important to do it every day. Now, the second option I would choose would definitely be the 360-degree evaluation. So it's pretty much the first part of what I was saying, the self-evaluation, but you're turning it around. You're doing a little reverse, and now you're going to evaluate your not only your peers but your workers. It's good to get feedback from your workers, the ones that work with them, and it's good to just go back and forth so you can learn a lot from each other. Very important to be doing this, especially if you're a manager of a really big company with a lot of people working beneath you, and the people that actually want to strive to be in your presence and work to have a job like a manager's. So the 360-degree evaluation is extremely important because you just got to go back and forth. Now, what would you do as a manager in order to make sure that your employees knew the standards that they would be evaluated against? Now, it's always good to uphold the standards within the workplace. You don't want to do anything that the employees already know what to do. Reinventing the wheel within the workplace, making a lot of different rules that don't really benefit them. It's just good to, come up with some good ideas that strays away from you, abusing your power. So it's good to just keep the standards, to a normal level. Be a little bit creative with it. But as a manager, you should always uphold the standards that are given to you from your higher ups, but also have that respect and decency for your co-workers and the people working beneath you. It's good to uphold them so you can move up within the company and keep the respect from the higher ups. Thank you, class.